Everyone, and welcome to Viora channel, the channel where we are all embracing our full potential, reaching new heights and raising above the challenges that are standing on our way. My name is Elana and I'm so happy to have you here. In this video we are going to talk why it's easier to think negative than positive, and why in this modern world thinking it's become more of the curse instead of the greatest gift of humanity. And why when so many things are going right in our life, we are still focused on that one thing that isn't going right. Do we still have power to change this? Or we are just simply stuck with our dysfunctional brain? As a human beings, thinking is our greatest gift, most powerful ability. It's shaping our experience, it's helping us to navigate our world. As a babies and young children, we were entirely in present moment, and our natural state of being was positive. Even when something negative was happening in our life, we were used to spend less time thinking about that than the adults do. For example, when kids are playing, they might also get in fight or to start to cry, but it is lasting much less than in the adults world. They are going to get angry, they are going to start to cry, they are going to overcome their emotion, and they are going to continue to play. But in our world as adults, when something negative is going to happen, we are spending so much time thinking about the negative things that happen in our life, over analyzing the situation, and we are holding our negative emotions much longer than we are supposed to do. From this, we can see that we weren't born to think negative, but it's something that we learn as we grow older. One of the reasons why it's easier to think negative is because it's allowed us to avoid taking responsibilities for our life. We can blame somebody else why our lives are on the way they are, and we don't need to take any actions. We can always blame the economy. That is why we don't have money. I cannot start business because I don't have experience. I cannot travel because it's too expensive. I cannot exercise because I don't have time. It's easier to make excuses and to fall in the victim mentality. We are telling ourselves that our quality of life is depending on external factors, like luck, circumstances, and other people, rather than taking control over our actions and choices. Other reason is that the media constantly is presenting us what is going wrong in our world. The world around us is conditioning us to live in fear and to focus on the crisis, conflicts, and the problems. Over time, we build negative, fearful perspective, and it's influencing how we approach life. Other factor is that we are surrounded by many people who have negative mindset, and growing up we accepted unconsciously that that is normal and it's standard, and we start to see the life through that perspective. And instead of getting excited about what life is going to bring, we start to be worried and overwhelmed. As we grow older, we stop to challenge our negative mind and eventually become who we are. Especially with social media, this become even more amplified, and anxiety and depression become one of the biggest concerns in this modern world. But if you want to change, the change is starting right here with the understanding that this is not who you are, but just learn perspective towards life that is possible to change. Great start for changing our mindset is to challenge our perspective. When something negative is going to happen in your life, something that you don't like, then you can ask yourself how I can see on this situation differently. Or we can ask ourselves what positive can come out of this situation. Challenges are hidden blessing, and we all know that we cannot have life without challenges, that the challenges are part of life. So we can change our perspective toward the challenges in our life. And when something negative is going to happen in our life, we can ask ourselves how different we can see this situation. What good can possibly come from this situation? We can start to look for the positive aspects from the negative situations. In some way, we can become better from every negative situation in our life. We will never achieve to have life without challenges, but we can change our perspective towards the challenges, and we can feel better in the duration of those challenges. The other thing that I'm going to suggest you, and it's going to be huge help in changing your mindset, it's meditation. When we are awake, our brain is having so many stimulations from our external world, and we are so distracted by the things we are seeing, by the things that we are hearing, by the things that we are thinking, and our brain is so active. But when we are taking time to sit down, close our eyes, and to focus on our breathing, the stimulations in our brain are decreasing, and our brain is going from the active state to the one which is more relaxed and more focused one. When you are going to start to meditate and you are going to try to focus on your breathing, you're going to still have a lot of thoughts. And if you never meditated before, that is going to be your first realization how busy your brain is. Meditation is going to help us to be more focused, to live more in the present moment, but also not to allow our thoughts to control us, but instead that we have power to control our thoughts. The third thing that I'm going to suggest is social media detox. Social media can be very positive and useful tool in our lives, but the most people, they are using social media without purpose, just scrolling on your phone, looking into somebody else's lives. Then you're starting to comparing unconsciously yourself with those other people. But in social media, people show the best aspects of their life, and also sometimes showing things that are not real. And you're going to start to feel that you're not good enough and that your life is not good enough because you have all those things going on in your life, but those other people are having perfect life, which is not true. So social media is something that we need to have control over. You need to have control how much social media you use in your life. This is very important part if you want to change your negative mindset, because the social media unconsciously, it's influencing how you are thinking, it's influencing your mind. If you make social media detox, then you're going to start to feel better, and big part of your negative thinking is going to disappear. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't use social media, but you can restrict yourself how much you are using. So this is what I wanted to tell you in this video, that we are not born to think negative. It's something that we learn growing up, but it's also something that can be changed. Also that there is having a lot of powerful tools that you can use to change your mindset from negative to positive. But these three things are going to help you to make huge difference. Thank you for watching. I really hope that you can get something valuable out of this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you in my next video. Bye.